Okay. Hello! Right, first off I'm going to start with 2 apologies. One, sorry for not doing videos in a while, but I've had exams and I've just moved back into uni, as you can see. I'll probably do a video of my uni room at some point, although it's not really that interesting. Second apology, sorry for the shit video quality. Right, I was trying to... I have a really good camera, which is what I videoed the last one on, but yeah, the batteries have run down. And I have a battery charger, and the batteries were in there for like a day and a half. But then I turned it on, clicked video, and it went for about a second, and then said no battery and died. But yeah, until I get that sorted out, they're going to be on my Mac. Which, I mean, they're not too bad, at least I can do videos, but it's not that great. But yeah, so I finished this, and it is so good. It's amazing. Oh, it made me cry so many times. But it's all... I mean, they say this about every book, it'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry, but this book actually did. And there's a load of like, well, I mean, you probably know, I mean, it says it on the blurb, it's not much of a spoiler, she has cancer, basically. And she goes to a cancer support group and meets another guy there who had cancer, but is like now recovering from it. And yeah, it's about I'll do a proper book review at some point, but yeah, it's just really good. But one of my favourite moments of this, Fault in Our Stars, well, it has a quote that, you know when a book has a quote that links into the title? Well, this one does, and it has this one, so... But it is the nature of stars to cross, and never was Shakespeare more wrong than when he had Cassius note, the fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. So, you know, that's quite a nice quote anyway, but then since it, like, links in with the title, it's like, see what you did there. Yeah, so I finished that one, and now I'm on to the next book, which is this one, Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky? Stephen. It's by Stephen. And, it's so good. It, like, I don't know, I'll show you. Each one, I don't know how you can see this, each little bit starts off with Dear Friend. As you can see here, it's done in different segments, and it's got the date as well, which is lovely, because a lot of other books don't, like, you know, it's really hard to time frame it, because it's jumping around, and it's like last week, and I'm like, well, I don't know when the fuck that was. Yeah, this has a date, so it's really good. I've only read that much, but it's still really good. But I think it's just the way they do it, because it's saying Dear Friend and it's writing it as letters. And that's such a different way of storytelling, because normally you know everything that the character's thinking, and you see it from loads of different people's perspectives. But it's like you found a diary of a person and are just reading what has happened to them or what they wanted you to find out. And it's just... I mean, you don't get to say it's a glorious book, and you don't get to use that as an adjective enough, really, to describe books. But yeah. Well, a small part of me is like, I've seen the film, so I know the big plot twists, so I'm kind of annoyed. But I know that if I'd read this first, and then seen the film, I would have been sat through the film the whole way going, no, this is wrong, you're doing it wrong, this is rubbish. I presume, anyway, I mean, it probably is a good version of it, but I'm always like that with films made out of books, so they're always just... they're not as good as the books, basically. Bye!